The sun was setting over the vast ocean, painting the horizon with orange and yellow hues. The Titanic was sailing majestically, the waves lapping gently against its hull. The passengers, filled with the excitement of a new journey and the promise of a new life, enjoyed the moment of peace and relaxation. Miguel was among them, a young boy who had stowed away on the ship with the help of a kindly old blind man. He had heard stories of the Titanic and its luxury, and was eager to explore the ship and all it had to offer. He made his way down to the lower decks, where he was met with a flurry of activity. Some were loading luggage, while others were preparing food for the journey. There were also musicians playing traditional Mexican music, a reminder of Miguel's home. As Miguel continued to explore, he came across an interesting sight, a large stage with a backdrop of colorful skulls. At the center was a woman dressed in a beautiful white dress, singing and dancing to the music. Miguel was mesmerized. He had never seen anything like this before. He soon realized that the woman was singing a song from the movie Coco about life and death, and the importance of remembering those who have gone before us. The song moved him, and he felt an intense connection to the music and the woman. He stayed to watch the performance until it was over, and as the ship sailed on he was filled with a sense of hope and optimism. He knew that he was embarking on an incredible journey, and he was excited to see what the future held. Throughout the voyage, Miguel kept his eyes and ears open for any new experiences. One day he was in the cafeteria when he heard a commotion outside. He rushed out to investigate, and saw a group of passengers frantically waving their arms and pointing to the horizon. Miguel followed their gaze and saw a huge iceberg on the horizon. He had heard stories about them, but never before had he seen one in person. The Titanic was heading straight for it. Miguel knew that the ship was doomed, but he couldn't help but feel a sense of peace in the face of the tragedy. He was reminded of the song from the movie Coco, and he knew that although this moment was sad, it was also a time for reflection and appreciation for life. As the Titanic began to sink, Miguel stayed on deck and watched in awe as the ship slowly disappeared beneath the waves. He thought of the people he had met and the experiences he had had on board. He thought of the song from Coco, and he knew that life was precious and not to be taken for granted. As he made his way back to the surface, Miguel looked up at the night sky and thanked the stars for the time he had spent on the Titanic. He knew that although the ship had sunk, its memory would live on forever in his heart.